Hello, it is Sara Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here from Moon Astrology Tarot, this time for the moon in Virgo. This is July 9th through the 11th. I actually really love this moon in Virgo. It's also kind of one of the more like stabilizing, harmonious energies that we may like before we head into some more not so stable energies. And so we have a lot of trines between the sun will trine Saturn, Venus will trine Neptune, the moon will oppose the Pisces placements, Saturn and Neptune. Jupiter is going to trine the south node, sextile the north node. So we've got like trines are good. Trines are harmonious. They don't come without work, as with any transit. However, I feel like this could be like earthing or grounding, or really like, because Virgo is really about bringing your dreams into reality. It can also be like overstimulating, over analytical. Those sorts of things also could disrupt the digestive system. Be attentive to that. My hair is not having it. There we go. And so be attentive to those things. However, like I said, this is, this may be like the pick up your paintbrushes, pick up a good book, get out your crayons, your colored pencils, or, whatever it is, like something that you create, working on your writing or whatever. Because I do feel like we have some supportive transits. And again, I feel like this couple of days you may want to like savor them, because once we get into the moon in Libra, moon in Scorpio, it's not so savory. um and so I feel like this is one of the more supportive, nurturing, earthy, grounded. It doesn't mean it will be, because obviously everyone's going to have their own experience. So I feel like if people are kind of moving through a lot of like drama, or you could just kind of get like if that is your reality, if you're moving through a lot of drama, or things are kind of feeling flipped upside down, inside out, and sideways, this could be that moment of you kind of processing it all through, right? Like, well, if it continues on this path, where is it going to lead, right? You kind of want to think about the earthy, the what do I want to say here? Like earthy, yes, but like grounded, like feet on the ground. If this is reality and this is how it's going to play out from here on out, is this how is it going to look? And is this how I want it to go? Right? Like, kind of, that's what I mean by like the over analyzing, is that you may like overthink a situation. Which could be good, and has its advantages, has its disadvantages, right? But knowing what we're heading into after this moon in Virgo, it's kind of like this is sort of a respite, or a moment of serenity before like things kind of heat up again. Again, it may not go that way for everyone, just because everybody's life is different, everybody's astrology is different. However, I think this has the potential to be one of the easiest moon couple of days for most of this Cancer season. It's got a lot of transits, but they're harmonious, and all of that. But it's also like that opportunity to really like see, you know, where things may be headed, and do you really want it to go that way, or can you consciously choose it to go a different way? So anyway, I hope that makes some sense. I do think Virgo, Mercury ruled digestive system, anxiety-ish type things, over processing, over analyzing, being too, what's not nitpicky, but like pulling lost in the weeds, pulling things apart that don't need to be pulled apart. Like that potential is certainly there. And I think there's a time for that and a time not for that. If that makes sense. Sometimes you got to embrace the unknown and go with the flow. Because these trines are water trines and air trines. So, not unlike, there's just a lot of air and water in the chart to really have us. So it's, being grounded and all of that. Okay, let's see what's up with the tarot, as I'm just kind of feeling a little rambly. I've recorded too many of these today. Trying to get ahead a little bit so I can take some time off. Well, okay, we got the Chariot in reverse again. Didn't we just get this one? No one's coming to save you. You got to save yourself. No one's coming to tell you that your relationship is not going the way you want it to go. You're the one that's going to have to make that decision for yourself. No one's coming to tell you that, hey, you're doing a great thing. You got to tell yourself you're doing a great thing. No one's coming to tell you that you're a good person. You got to believe that within yourself. No one's coming to tell you that you're not a burden, or you're not too much, or you're not all of, you got to tell yourself you're not a burden, that you are lovable, that you are, worthy, that you're deserving, all of those things, without being entitled, of course. But I think there's a lot of like old stories that people are disrupting right now, and they're generational, they're deeply karmic, they're deep-seated, and to unseed those is going to take a lot of you doing the thing, you choosing that you can have the support that you need, the assistance that you need, I will say this: God put you here for a reason. You're here in this time and space for a reason. He didn't put you here if he thought you couldn't handle the assignment being whatever limiting belief you have, right? He didn't put you here if he thought you couldn't handle it. Also, if you really believe in reincarnation, you had a hand in it too. You're like, let me have that assignment. I'll do all of the shit in one lifetime. Okay, but you're here. You were determined to be here in this time and in this space. You're a functioning human. You've made it through some of the craziest times in our lifetime. So obviously, God's got a plan for you. So help him co-create that plan by taking your responsibility for how you talk to yourself, and taking responsibility for how you believe in yourself and trust yourself and all of the things. Mic drop. Self-care card we got. Well, damn. Positive affirmations. Good Lord. Couldn't have said it better myself. You gotta learn to talk to yourself, with yourself, like you are a good person, that you are a good soul, that you are on a mission, that you're supposed to be here right now, that you're supposed to be experiencing what you're experiencing right now. You're cleaning up karma, you're cleaning up wounds, you're cleaning up traumas, you're doing all the work, you're peeling back layers of the onion. Give yourself some credit for that shit. Give yourself some credit for doing the work. Remember that not everybody takes on personal development work, inner child healing work. Not everybody takes on emotional intelligence work. Not everybody knows how to manage their emotions. And you get around them after doing some of this work and you're like, what the hell? And then they look at you like you're crazy when you tell them that you do this work. Trust me, I have a few of those in my life. It's okay. But, so give yourself some credit. You've come a long way. You've done a lot for yourself. You've accomplished a lot, even if it doesn't show in the physical world. You've made milestones of mental and emotional shifting. Am I giving myself my own pep talk right now? Yes. 100%. And that's okay, because I'm gonna watch this thing at this Virgo moon and be like, wow, I'm glad I said that. So positive affirmations, Chariot in reverse. Nobody's coming to save you. No one, if nobody tells you that you're a good person, do you believe that you're a good person? If nobody tells you you're a powerful soul who's meant to be here in this time, do you believe that about yourself? And if you don't, you got to take that up with God, source, universe, Mother Earth, Gaia, however, whatever you identify it as, because that is within you. You can have 20 people calling you a loser, but you're like, I'm not a loser. Those people are stupid. They're full of shit. You could have 20 people being like, why are you doing astrology? Why are you hiring a life coach? And you're sitting over here like, because I like my life and I want it to go better. And I love astrology, planets, and mythology and all that nerdy shit. So think about that. You could have all the opposition in the world, and you yourself is thinking like think about it that way. Like think about I can't think of an example off the top of my head of an entrepreneur or an innovator who, everybody around him said he was crazy. I'm sure y'all can name one in the comments. So drop a name in the comments. Who is like an entrepreneur or an innovator that we all consider an innovative person? Maybe it's like Albert Einstein or what was the guy's name? Can't think of names today apparently, but like we'll go with Einstein, or maybe it was Galileo or something like that. Like think of a person in history who put a dent in the freaking universe, and everybody around him probably told him or her that they were crazy, that they were stupid, that they had a dumb idea, or that's not worth it, or blah 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 freaking blah. The point is that you can have everybody in the world saying that what you're up to is not acceptable, not worthy, not valid, not whatever, and you're still gonna freaking do it anyway because you freaking love it. It's working for you. It's making a difference in your life and the lives of people around you, even if they don't see it. It's making a difference. All right, so that's what I got for this moon in Virgo. I enjoy this moon. Trust me, enjoy this moon. Because that's anyway. Links below for the Cancer season, Sun and Rising signs. The 2024 practical tools video, my guest appearance on the Hearts Unleashed podcast, buy me a coffee, book a reading with me, join the Awakening Spirit Collective. All those links are below, so feel free to check out any and all of those, and all of the things. And yeah, drop me a comment. Who is somebody that you're like, that person was so amazing and made such a difference in my life? I can't imagine people hated them or disliked them or criticized them or whatever. Okay, want to know, who are you thinking of when I say that? All right, because I guarantee you anybody who's put a dent in the universe is somebody who has been criticized. Look at Elon Musk, for crying out loud, Joe Rogan, right? All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have a great one.